I do not understand the mentality of people who absolutely think that we should cut funding for SNAP and leave families with children or disabled or the elderly without access to food. Why do people need to earn the ability to eat? In the richest country in the fucking world that spends billions and billions and billions of dollars on defense and giving subsidies to other countries and billionaires. Y'all are sitting here throwing a fucking fit over an average of $40 a year that you pay to feed other people when you're paying $700 a year to subsidize billionaires. Why are we begrudging our own fucking citizens? And yes, they are all citizens. People who are not citizens of the United States cannot get SNAP. Can't. You have to prove you are a citizen to receive it. Why? Because there might be a little bit of fraud going on? Because a struggling mom might fudge the paperwork a little bit here and there so she can make sure that her children eat? And then you tell them to go get 3 jobs? And then what are you going to say about their children when their children have no parents raising them? And, oh, you should have been there for your kids. Which one is it? Do they have to work more so they're not there for their kids so they can earn enough to feed everybody? Or do we give them a little bit of help so they can actually raise their children while they're working or going to school or whatever? We are investing in our own future when we feed our own fucking people. It's fucking jealousy. You are fucking jealous because you had to work harder. Oh my God, you didn't get help when you needed help. Well, what if we just started fucking helping everybody? What if? Then everybody would be better. Instead of saying like you don't deserve it because X, Y, and Z. Fuck you. Everyone deserves to eat and not starve to death. I don't understand what y'all problem is with feeding people. I was on food stamps several times when my ex-husband got laid off and he refused to let me work. Do you know that there are women in this country whose husbands don't let them work, that are abusive and controlling? When my ex-husband was not supporting our children, when I left him and I was in between jobs and wasn't making enough to pay for the food for my kids, one who had ADHD, another one who had autism, and a baby, I was on food stamps for a couple of months because my ex-husband wouldn't pay child support. Should the state go after him for that money? Abso-fucking-lutely. I was working a full-time job and also navigating children who were traumatized and going into public school, and one who had autism and was having constant meltdowns, and I had to leave work constantly to go help him through it because I was the only parent that could manage it. I didn't have sitters. I had daycare I had to pay for, which was the cost of a fucking mortgage. If it wasn't for family who housed me, I would have been under a fucking bridge with my 3 children. And then I forgot to report an increase in my income, and within a month they cut off my SNAP benefits and they sent me a bill, and I spent months paying it back little by little because there is no transition. There's either you make enough to get it or you make enough not to get it, and your income does not increase the amount of assistance that you're getting. So it's a really hard transition. And instead of helping families transition slowly, they just cut you the fuck off. And then I wound up making enough money when my youngest got into school to be able to afford to buy my own house. And thank God I'm a veteran because I could get a VA loan. And I haven't been on assistance since because I had a little bit of help when times were tough. And you don't know what the fuck people are dealing with. And kids aren't perfect. And some of them are disabled. And they need caregivers. So, what are you going to go back to institutionalizing children now? What is the answer? And why are you okay with starving children, elderly, and disabled people? Why? You're fucking jealous that they get a little help and you can't? Get over your fucking self. I am not proud of you.